Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Okay, I want to go through this article. It just came out about a little operation that happened in West Australia. The Western Australian Police Commissioner put out an announcement today, which we're going to listen to. But before I say all that, before we look at all that, just want to read this little verse here. Now, I know the context of this is talking about the day of the Lord, and it's talking about a different scenario. It's just this one phrase, but that I want to focus on. It says, so this is in 1 Thessalonians 5. It says, for you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. I always think about this Bible verse whenever I hear people talking in this manner. We'll get into this article right now. So the headline says, more than 100 guns seized in police raids on sovereign citizens. Now, before I read the article, okay, if can you stop putting comments about how sovereign citizens is an oxymoron and blasting me on what a sovereign citizen is and who isn't a sovereign citizen, all this rubbish. This is just the article. I'm not really concerned right now with what is and isn't, or what they consider a sovereign citizen. And the point is, I think, it doesn't matter what you think of what a sovereign citizen, really. It doesn't. It's what the government and what these people in authority, what they've decided, how they've decided to classify people as sovereign citizens. That's probably what's more important at the moment, because they're the ones kind of making the rules. So just calm down. That's all I'm saying. More than 100 guns have been seized by West Australian police in raids on so-called sovereign citizens in an operation sparked by the shooting deaths of the 2 Victorian police officers. Gun owners known for espousing sovereign citizen ideology were targeted in the 5-day operation last week across metropolitan and regional WA. WA Police Commissioner Cole Blanche said the operation was conducted for both public safety and ensuring officers were safe on the beat. Like I said, whenever I hear government officials talking in this manner, saying, it's for your safety, it's for your health and safety, for the peace and safety of the neighborhood, of all the people. That's the only reason why we're doing it. I always think, oh, man, something else is happening here in the background. The recent murder of 2 serving police officers in country Victoria was allegedly committed by a sovereign citizen, is what the commissioner said. Following this tragedy, I instructed my officers to conduct a review and risk assessment of those individuals in Western Australia who are licensed firearm holders and whose beliefs align with sovereign citizen ideology. So, wow, okay. How did they get to this decision? How did they get to this opinion that your beliefs align with sovereign citizen? Are they just going by things that you've posted online, by things that you've maybe liked, you've given a little tick online? Is that what they're doing? Have they gone and had actual in-depth conversations to talk about what people believe? They've just conducted, what it seems like, they've just conducted some research online. They haven't gone out and spoken to any of these people and come up, well, this is our opinion. This is what your beliefs align to, sovereign citizen ideologies. They're telling people what they can and can't believe now. And because we think you believe in this, we say you believe in this, you have to give up your guns. Wow. Okay. A sovereign citizen, Desi Freeman, has been on the run since August 26 after allegedly murdering 2 police officers with his wife's firearms in Victoria's high country while they were executing a search warrant at his remote property. Freeman has eluded hundreds of police who have been scouring dense alpine bushland. Okay, now we're going to just have a listen to this video. This is, I think his name's Cole Blanche, the police commissioner from Western Australia.
Police conducted what is named Operation Ascendant, which has been going now for over 1 month. Last week was the last phase of Operation Ascendant, which resulted us in visiting 70 addresses of firearm owners in Western Australia. The mission of this operation was simple, and that was to validate and verify our intelligence on who may hold sovereign citizen ideologies here in Western Australia. As the Firearms Regulator and Police Commissioner, it is my duty under the Firearms Act of 2024 to establish those who are a fit and proper person to hold firearms. If you have made it very clear that you do not abide by the laws of Western Australia set by the Parliament, then there is no way that you can be a fit and proper person to hold a firearm in Western Australia.
So you heard him. There's no way that you can be a fit and proper person to hold a firearm in Western Australia. That's what they've decided. So sovereign citizens are anti-government activists who believe they are immune from the law and often use social media platforms to discuss how to evade car, birth, and gun registrations. WA officers executed 70 searches at different addresses across suburban Perth and regional towns. Police said they had seized 135 firearms, cancelled or suspended 44 firearm licenses. Officers are also inspected 26 firearm storage units. Whispers, this line here, whispers of the raids began appearing on Telegram, a social media platform frequented by those with sovereign citizen ideologies earlier this week. Precious moments. The propaganda is very real, please. Telegram, frequented by social citizen ideologies, people with those ideologies. Well, and also people who listen to Christian preaching, people who listen to Islamic preaching, people who listen to Buddhist teaching, people who listen to just general news, who want to see what other things are going on around other parts of the world. Heaps of different sections of society use Telegram. Not just, anyway, frustrating. Blanche said gun owners had been integral in completing the operation without incident. Now, there's another section I want to go down to here. It says gun laws came into effect at the end of March in WA, requiring strict licensing protocols and registration and limiting the number of guns people can own. WA Police Minister Reece Whitby said the operation was an important step toward protecting the public. He says, this is the Police Minister, Reece Whitby. No one is above the law, and that includes anyone who declares they are a sovereign citizen and thereby opposes the laws that are the cornerstone of a free and democratic community which has the potential to threaten public safety. No one is above the law, Police Minister, except if you're a police officer who, out of the blue, assaults a intoxicated Indigenous male, just throws him to the ground, then you get in your car and you drive off, don't report anything, except for the fact that someone filmed it. No one would have even known about it. No one is above the law except for him, or a police officer who jumps out of the car instead of de-escalating a situation within under a minute, just decides, oh, I'll have to use my gun, bang, bang, bang. Or no one is above the law except the police officer who's off duty, is involved in a bit of a road rage incident, and who decides to get out of the car, escalate the situation, put hands on the other gentleman, and then when the other gentleman goes and makes a complaint, not knowing that he's a police officer, goes and makes a complaint, shows evidence, you have, witness statements, you have the complaint, you have signs of injuries, you have the police officer who admits that he got out of the car and it was stupid. Police investigate themselves and decide, well, we can't really take it to court. We don't want to, he could argue the case and win. We can't. Instead of actually allowing the magistrate or someone to actually decide, they've decided themselves. So no one is above the law except if you're a police officer in Western Australia. Okay, got it. The operation is about protecting Western Australians against individuals who pose a threat to the public. Okay. By removing their legal access to firearms, we're a step forward toward a safer community. So as long as the police are the only ones that have a gun, you are much, much safer. I don't know. Like I said, when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them. Yeah, okay. It always bothers me when government officials say, hey, we're doing this. It's only for your peace, only for your safety, only for your protection. We're the ones that can have guns, and we're the ones that can be trusted to do these things. You can't be trusted. This is for your safety. It's all good. I don't know. I think it's very concerning that in a democratic nation, you can just change the laws around and say, well, hey, we've decided that we know, we understand what's going on in your mind, we understand what your beliefs are, what ideologies you hold to. We've decided that because of what we've seen online. We've come to this decision, and we've assumed these things about you, and we will take your guns no matter what. Look, just let me know what you think about all this. I've done a couple of stories now where in Western Australia, it seems like they are unable, the police, the government are unable or unwilling to hold police officers accountable for their dishonest, destructive actions that they perpetrate against citizens. They don't want to hold their own police officers accountable, but they are more willing to hold everyday citizens accountable for things that they haven't done wrong, but they might do wrong. They've decided, they know, they understand what you believe and how you think and what you may do. Okay, police officers that do something wrong actually do something wrong. We're not even going to investigate it properly, and we're just going to let it all go. But hey, we think maybe you believe this kind of ideology, so we're going to take action about that now because we're all about your peace and safety. Let me know what you think. Is this government overreach? Western Australia, it's all happening. Hey, please give me a like and a share if you've watched this far. I thank you very much. Give me a like and a share. And also go and check out my music. Just give me a like and a share on the music on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you listen to music. It comes under J Fallon. This is all just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm J Fallon. Thanks for listening.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna